Morning guys, how are you? Hope you're all okay. As you can see, new area. I'm just doing a quick update just to let you know how things are going on with the builds and everything like that. As you can see, new sort of room. It's Sal's kitchen and doing it in, as I've been at Sal's for the last few days, so I thought I might as well do an update and get it done from here instead of going all the way back to the other side of the city to my house like. So what I'll just do is quick update guys, let you know with the M build, the M10, Tammier's M10 1/35th scale building, and of course the cell build, which is the Abrams, Ryfield's full interior Abrams, which is this one, which my lovely other half got me. It's not released in England yet, but we got it from, I think Sal got it from Japan, I think, somewhere like that, Lucky Model, so I believe it's Japan. What a kit, what a kit. I mean, Ryfield, I've had a couple of Ryfield kits before, but I haven't actually built any yet, but I've been through the boxes and had a look and all that type of thing. But I'm not kidding you, Dragon have now got a run for the money with detail and parts. I mean, I'm going to show you, I'll start with that in fact, with the, this is it, it's got a full interior of course, this one has, the Abrams, and you can actually do the M1A1 version, which was the one in Iraq of course, and then you can do a M1A2, but it's not Tusk. Obviously they did have Tusks in Iraq, but towards the end sort of thing. Yeah, you can only do one M1A2, but it's not a Tusk version. I'm going to venture for the M1A1, but what I'm going to do is do it the desert colour for Iraq, but the side panels, the protection on the side here, I'm going to do the NATO colours, because I've seen a couple of Abrams like that and I just love it. I just think it's a great little sort of mix up of colours. There's the picture of the full interior on the sides, and those of you that follow this channel, my channel and that, will know that the Abrams is very close to my heart because it saved me a couple of times, and also it's my favourite tank, modern tank that is, shall we say. So yeah, all I can say is I've been building this now for, must be about coming on to 2 weeks, and I've been doing most days off and stuff like that, building bits, but I've literally, as you'll see, because it's so many parts in it and detail is incredible, I've only got so far. And the difference with Ryfield is that like with Tamir and stuff like that, when you start the build, they always start off with the wheels and the lower hull and all that, whereas Ryfield, you do all the little bits first. So the first bit was the gun, putting the gun together. Now I've primed all this with Tamir's fine primer, which is this one, which is probably actually not the greatest of primers to use for this, but I wanted a fine primer for the detail of the the interior, because obviously it's so well detailed. It's absolutely beautiful, but it is such a nightmare because the parts are so small and detail and that. I mean, that's the gun mantle and the firing mechanisms and that for inside. I don't know if you'll pick it up on this camera, but there you can see like the vision block for the gunner there, and then there's a machine gun there as well on the side. It's just, honestly, the detail is just incredible. I mean, here's the turret, the cupola, sorry, for the machine gunner on top, right, and I'm not kidding you, I haven't put the vision blocks in yet because I want to obviously spray them separate and you can just slide them in. But if you actually have a look at this, for this cupola and the machine gun, I think I counted there was something like 30 odd parts just for that. I mean, it's incredible the detail of it is, and that. I was going to use the metal barrel that I've got for the M2, but I decided not against it, because one of my pet hates is why companies can't put the hole down the end of the machine gun barrel. I do not know, but this one is incredible. The holes in the end of it, it's just amazing basically. But yeah, there's 30 odd parts just for that thing there, so it just shows you how incredibly detailed this kit is and is going to be. but it really is something else. I mean, you know, you've got your vision blocks there for underneath for the, you know, the crew to check before they open the hatch and all that type of stuff. I've been doing my research, got a couple of Abrams books, and I've just gone and broken that off, so that'll have to be glued in a bit. That I've got down doing revision for research on. This is one of the baskets from the back of the turret. I did have a little bit of a fit issue with that actually. It didn't this side fitted absolutely perfect, no problem at all. Whereas this side was a right pig. It just would not go in at all or fix up whatsoever. So, you know, it had to be a bit wonky to go on and fit properly really. But anyway, you know, not every kit's perfect, is it? You know, which is why modelling is so good, I suppose. This is one of the radio bits, I think, or it's actually got bits of photo etch on. This is the other machine gun for on top, and it's just, the detail really is incredible on it. I don't know if you can see, but let's see if I can get this up here. I don't know, you can't see, can you? Let's see if you can. Ready free advertising for UMP, I'm sorry. There, the actual gun sight is glass, and you have to, yeah, basically, that was good, but that's, you know, the detail on it is incredible. The Carpet Monster has had one of the handles for the other side of the gun, which again you can't see because this camera's crap. But yeah, it flung off anyway and I couldn't find it, but I was thinking of writing off to Riffield, but I think what I'm going to do is just make another one out of some spares. But yeah, I mean, it really is incredible, the detail of this kit. I can't speak highly enough of it. It really is fantastic. So that's that build going on. I'm doing that bit by bit just to keep things all, you know, jumbled up a bit. As again, guys that follow this channel will know, I hate having more than one build on the go at a time. It's just, I don't know, because of work and kids and family and all that, it's just quite hard to, you know, keep everything going. But I've actually got this and the end build going at this time, and I'm also helping Ash, Sal's son, my stepson, to go through his stuff as well, which he's doing a fantastic job, which I think will release a video soon, because he's desperate to do with how he's been doing, like on his Tornado, so we'll look out for that. But yeah, he's built a Tornado and he's literally done it himself. No word of a lie, not helped him one bit, just a couple of things I just said, just try it, but he's just gone off and done it himself, and I'm so proud of him. He really is fantastic, and he's only 11 and he's done that literally by himself, honestly. But some of the things I've had to, like, if I've mentioned to him, you would mention to somebody like myself or somebody else who's not incredibly experienced but has been doing modelling for, you know, quite a while. So it's honestly, he really has been doing fantastic. So just turn this feet around. Right, M build. So I'm doing the Tamiya's M10 1/35th scale. So I'll put it all together, apart from the tracks, obviously. So basically, it's all done, it's primed, and it's got the base coat on. The lights are in the back, the red lights have been put on, and the silver and the front lights are being done. It's all base coated, and I've just started to painting the interior, which is white and that for inside. So, but I don't want it to be perfect, obviously, because of wear and tear of the crew and everything else. Plus, I'm going to be doing the version in Normandy, I think. So obviously, bad weather and mud and all sorts. So, but yeah, I mean, I must admit, this was really the first kit I started that had got a proper, real, bit of an interior. So little things that I need to, which I perhaps should have done, like I've put all the interior in there, and really what I perhaps should have started to do is left it separate instead of sticking it together. Would have been easier for painting, but I did get my brush as I was gluing it and just seeing if I could paint in, and I can. I mean, majority of this is going to be the olive drab anyway, but you know, I think for ease and next time I perhaps might leave it separate and then stick it back together. But yeah, that's that M build. I mean, the tracks have been primed, and I've used basically the Tamiya iron. I love the iron. I think it's amazing paint. But I've done that on the tracks. Primed it with the Panzer AC's track primer, I think I used, yeah, which I always use as my go-to paint. That's a Eureka XXL tow cable which I've got. That's all primed and painted. I'm going to do, obviously, weather that up and add some more bits to that. The M2 is all done as well. That's done with dark iron, but I'm now going to repaint over that because it looks naff, and do it properly, like the satin black and all that type of colour. And then the interior of where the extra shells are, and the fan to the engine and everything at the back is all going to be done, painted up properly in a bit. I'm going to do that. And the figures, I keep swapping and changing with my ideas. I keep thinking, shall I put them together, or shall I just stick them in my spares box for another time? You know, and then I think, oh, shall I do a bit of a diorama, or, you know, just a little vignette just for it to stand on. I really can't make mine up. I keep changing, and then I think, well, if I do that, then, you know, I've got the Abrams to do as well, and you know, it's just the things you do that go through your head, you know, when you're flaming, trying to sort out what you want to build and everything. So, but yeah, I'm still undecided about that. I'm thinking just for ease, I might just do, you know, because like I say, we got till the end of the beginning of January, sort of, you know, the middle-ish of January for the build to carry on. So we've still got a bit of time yet, and figures won't take all that long. Once I've got them all stuck together and everything, it's not, you know, it's not a massive job. So, although figure painting, like so many others, is not my forte, but you know, but yeah, so that's where I am with the M build. I've just got these as well, which is RB models, you know, the metal stuff that they do, the barrels and all that. This is just the empty shell cases and that I've got for it, which I'm going to use instead of the kit ones. Because I was originally going to do, you know, a proper full diorama with it and everything, but I've decided not to. The barrel is the actual kit barrel. It was all one-piece barrel anyway, but there's just, for some reason, I don't know if you find, but with many kits, not just Tamiya ones, but when they're one barrel, it's great, but they always have an annoying seam line still down it, and you have to get rid of it. And I mean, it's okay, it's a bit more of a challenge and everything, but you know, it's alright, like, it's just annoying, isn't it? You know, you just want to be able to just do it. But yeah, I bought the barrel before I got the kit actually, and it did say on there that it will fit all the kit makers' M10s, but it wouldn't fit this one, which is typical. So anyway, I could have made it obviously in a bit of faffing around, and now I could have got it all fixed up to fit, like, you know. But anyway, so that I've got that spare for another time anyway, in the spares box or whatever. So there you go. Quick couple of shout outs, guys. Bees, fantastic for your leopard, mate. Well done with your you know, your armour and that on it, your slat armour. I know how much you hated it, but you've done a cracking job on that, mate. That looks awesome, and it really does look good. Most guys that have done their M builds as well, all fantastically well. I can't say many more because I haven't got my actual things recording at the minute, so and I've just like sort of turned it on this morning. I did promise myself I'd write loads down. Check out Cy Kemp as well. Cy Kemp's new channel for his dioramas. It really is good. He just solely concentrates on dioramas, but that's really good. Have a go on there. But obviously we all know how, and it kills me to say this, but Cy is very talented, really is, and he's such a nice guy too. But he has paid me 90 quid to say all this, you know, of course, on the channel, but no, I'm not kidding. But yeah, and check out John as well, John Moore. He's got some cracking little builds coming on recently. I love the Hannah Mag that he's just done, the Tamiya Hannah Mag. That and the Panther that you've just done, John, are the two kits that really got me into 1/35th scale modelling. And I did, before I got rid of most of my stash the other week, I just recently bought them two again because they were close to my heart and I wanted to do a proper good job with them next time I built them. But yeah, I mean, I've saved a lot of things that, like Ivan, Northern Modeller, check out his channel as well. He's very kindly sent me the Tiger one. volunteered from Academy, so I've got that saved. I'm looking forward to doing that, and the kits that he sent for the M-Build prize. So yeah, check out Switcher as well, his channel with the Paul Ling, tank modeller Paul Ling. They've been doing a buddy build of the Corvette, and it's really coming on now. It really is. I mean, boats aren't my thing, even though I'm an ex-Marine. I mean, you know, but boats aren't my thing. But I seriously suggest, you know, checking out. It was such a good job they've done. Sorry guys, morning, got to have a coffee, haven't you? But yeah, check out all these guys, because honestly they are seriously really good modellers. Cohen, Paul Bretland, all these guys check out, because they really are great guys, and they all know the stuff as well. I think Paul's mentioned on his last at the bench with Paul, I think he mentioned that he might be doing another Messerschmitt 109 video this week. I think it might possibly, if it's not out already, because I haven't had a look yet, see if anything's been done. But anyway, look forward to seeing that. But anyway guys, that's about it really, the size of so far. Thanks for all your competing in the M-Build, it's great to see. I'm really chuffed, and where you hear rumours and that people are saying that the M-Build stopped and all that, it hasn't. You're hearing it from the horse's mouth, so to speak now. It is not finished. It will continue, and continue as far as I'm still alive. Yeah, I met somebody that's knocked me off my feet, Sal. She's fantastic, but she's been nothing but supportive all the way through. And she said, you know, you must carry on doing it. So, you know, it's still up and running, and I am still checking, you know, every day. I check the website, you know, the Facebook page to see how we're doing, and videos and all that type of thing, and it's great to see. So please keep it all up, guys. And unless I've said from you actually hear it from my mouth or anything like that, then the build is still on, guys. So yeah, you know. Anyway guys, that's about it. I know it's a different angle, it's different, it's a bit more lighter actually, I suppose, as well, which is a bit better. But yeah, anyway, all stay safe guys. Happy modelling, and please, you know, have a great Christmas and all that if I don't do another video before then, which hopefully I will. But, you know, please all have a great Christmas. If not, happy holidays to America for last week, or the week before was it, and all stay safe, and may the force be with you.